Okay guys, welcome back to another video of Stack Estates. Last time we actually had some weird stuff going on with some of the stuff that was going on there. On this time, I'm going to try to see if I can make some more progress. We're getting closer and closer to being done with this game. And I don't know what I'm going to do after that. I need to eventually I'm going to get back to Starfall eventually, but I'm going to have to, figure out something until then. It just automatically takes me there. I thought it would take me to the menu first. I guess not. We got a flag. Have we got this one before? I can't remember. I don't remember if we got this one or not. It looks like the moon looks familiar. We got a moon and a palm tree. Well, if it's a moon and a palm tree, I'm going to assume it's going to be probably, I'm going to go with there's either North Carolina or South Carolina. South maybe? Okay. I mean, because I was thinking a palm tree, and there's like two of them there, and, yeah, because I was thinking they're trying to trick me, but I outsmarted them. Okay, this one I don't know. Miss Loa, or whatever the heck that is located in which state? I don't know. Is it Nebraska or Kansas? I'm going to go with Kansas. Oh, no, it's not either. It was Montana. I was thinking it couldn't be that one because of the M. A lot of these are giving me towns that have no M, but that time it actually gave me one that matched it. Now I got Florida. I like to be able to visit Florida. I'm trying to go with one of my friends, but I can't get a hold of her. Which state's capital is Mount Pillar? Okay, I think we had this one before. That was Vermont or North Carolina. I don't know. Or maybe it was, I don't know. I don't think it's Kansas. No, that wasn't. I'm going to say Vermont. Yeah, Vermont. I'm sure some people are going to be shouting at the screen when they see this, but I'm trying to guess here, I don't want to look the stuff up because it kind of takes away, the fun to it. Oh, now they're gonna start giving me these too. So I think they're starting to kind of get. It's starting to get harder. I've been noticing that. WA is the abbreviation for which state? Because we've had abbreviation stuff before, but not like this. See, they're giving us two W's instead of one. It's funny. W is win-win. But luckily, I know which one this is. It's Washington, so I win. What the heck is that? Looks like a nice flag. It looks kind of medieval. The flag belongs to which state? It's not New Jersey. I don't know. It looks kind of old. Is it New York? Nope. Oh, it was New Jersey. Oops. I thought New Jersey had a different flag, like the Founding Fathers, but I guess it didn't. Which of these states is Ohio? The other ones I definitely was gonna, because I was gonna say it seemed like it would be closer to the, when it was founded, but New Jersey was one of the first states to be found. Liberty Bell is the landmark of which state? Liberty Bell. Liberty Bell? I have no idea on this one. Maybe Pennsylvania? Okay, that was just a guess. I had no idea on that one. All I can think about is Liberty is those commercials I keep seeing. And I get a C. The flag below belongs to which state? Was this the one that gave it away? Yeah, it was a C. Which state's capital is... What? I have no idea what that word is. I'm gonna assume it's California. That sounds like Mexican. Okay, it is. Look at that. I can fit it perfectly right here. Compared to the last ones, it's like these states are getting stacked a lot better, at least. I mean, I had no choice the last time. They were all just kind of weird. And every time I tried to stack something, one of the states kept knocking it down. I don't remember which one that was. Norfolk is located in which state? Norfolk. Or is it Fork? Or I don't know. Folk. I don't know which one that is. Is it? I don't think it's Virginia. Is it? I would say, is it Ohio? Oh, it was Virginia. Okay. I actually didn't know that one. Again, the landmarks, because we didn't really learn that kind of stuff in school. I played this game in school because I actually got 50 states. I don't remember though what happens if you get that. Because I took a picture of that with my DSi, because my 3DS actually busted. Because I was actually okay. Before I continue on, because I gotta read all these anyway. I was gonna tell you a story. So I was actually, I dropped my 3DS many times, and eventually I got to the point where my case got broke. And for some reason, Nintendo started going to this error. I mean, they've been going down this way for a while, but like, they wouldn't carry everything at the stores. They even quit carrying freaking amiibos, they quit carrying amiibos at the store. So I had to wait a while to get like a nerve case for it. And I actually was looking for another 3DS, because I was already going to get another one, because, I wanted to have a backup in case something were to happen to that one. So I was trying to keep that one safe. So what happened was that one actually broke. Literally, it broke like I was sitting on my ball at school, in my middle school, in my teacher's class, Mr. Campbell's class, sitting on my ball. I think it was his class. Yeah, I think it was. Because I went to a couple different classes, but yeah, I think it was that one. I was sitting on there, and then suddenly, that's when it broke. I don't know what happened there. Also, I didn't know the eyes could do that. That's actually pretty cool. I actually never knew that. Look at that. That's weird. I never knew that. I forgot my screen will turn off too. But I was gonna say, what happened was, that's when it decided to break, and, I had to actually take a picture with I wanted to video my 3DS, but I couldn't do it because my 3DS XL was broke. I still have the remaining parts. I'm actually gonna try to repair it. It's just, getting around to doing it is kind of the problem. I mean, I broke it several years ago, and, I've been trying to find repair shops, and then I tried to fix it myself. I'm like, I took it to somebody was actually very helpful, but then they moved away, and I never really got because I was trying to figure out, like, how do these cables go in there? I'm like, all these ribbon cables, apparently I have to, like, open the stuff, so it was a pain to get it in there, but I got to the point where it started getting it charged, but I quit messing with it, because every time I would do it, like, I would lose my, sanity trying to put this stupid thing back together. It's possible. Trust me, it is possible. I've seen people take the entire thing apart, It's just a pain in the ass to take those things apart. I'm hoping if I do that with other consoles in the future, I'm hoping it'll be so much better. Because eventually my Wii's going to go out or something too. I got a Wii that's like several decades old, but the fact that it's still running is impressive too. That's my little story, but everything, I got my 3DS. The other one, it has some problems with it, like it's got some color like that was dented off of it, but it's still in pretty good shape. That's actually where a lot of my games are stored at, because I stored them on that system. And then the other DSs I kind of just use instead. That one's more of the gaming one. But I have a bunch of backup ones in case something were to happen. But I didn't have that back then, I didn't have that, Now it's suddenly I got all these DSs, But yeah, I will say, before I start, playing this game again, I will say, that I did in fact, when I was, let me go ahead and do this. Yep, there we go. I will say, that I didn't really miss out on a lot when it came to recording, but there were some things at that time I kind of was upset I didn't get to record. One of them being I wanted to record the I wanted to record the power going out at the school but I did have my DSi with me, but which also didn't have a Nerf case on it, so I got a Nerf case for it, and I don't know what I did with it, but I do got it with me too. It's actually another DS I've had for a long time, surprisingly, but there were like we played this. My teacher, Mr. Campbell at school, played this game called Home Run Review, where we would use a baseball, hit it, and in the class, and he was it wasn't a hard ball because you can't really be playing that in the classroom, and we would get questions answered. We got one point where I got stuck between the soap dispenser and all that, and it was pretty funny. However, though, I didn't get a picture of that. And there was one where it actually went outside. It actually went outside the classroom. That was pretty crazy. But again, I didn't get any pictures of it because, I didn't have my 3DS and all that. But I actually didn't even bring my DSi in that day because I was worried it was going to break it. So I missed a couple opportunities, but pretty much usually when it comes to video and stuff and taking pictures, usually I'm pretty spot on with it. So, yeah. I know these stories are kind of long, but, I want to kind of get back to this, though. Which state has the abbreviation CT? Oh, Connecticut. Oops. What happened? I didn't want to do that. No, I don't want to exit. I'm doing pretty good. I don't want to exit. Was that the state that screwed me over the last time? I can't remember. I do like you can literally just flip their eyes over. I did not know that. I like how California is just like. Speaking of California, there's California right there. I like though how it's just looking like right down. Like, what are you looking at? Like, are you looking at the edge? What do you look so sad for? That's really cool. I just never noticed that. Because my phone was shutting off, so I was trying to keep it on, so that was pretty good. Yeah, California was just like, look at that. I was looking maybe at the edge, is what it looks like. That's pretty crazy, though, so you can kind of control the way they look, but it's pretty cool. That's Kentucky there, though. State's Kentucky. Kentucky Fried Chicken is what KFC used to be called, and now it's just called KFC. That's what I've heard. I like KFC, but I will say, they are kind of a bit more pricey than other places, but they got some pretty good food. They got some pretty good food. I heard one of the KFCs, there's still a KFC that has a spinning, because they used to have a spinning like a box or like a bucket sign. Apparently, at least one of them still has it. I don't know why like a lot of these restaurants have kind of gone down, but they have. It's kind of crazy, but I don't know. It says United Justice. I don't know what that is. Is that Rhode Island? No, Louisiana. I assumed maybe with it being like an older looking flag, maybe it would be that, but nope. Which state's capital is Oklahoma City? Oklahoma. Like I told you guys before, I know a lot of the capitals. Oh, look at that. Oklahoma State today. And I got Oregon. We got a couple more to play before we can unlock that other one. I did kind of some talking to a couple minutes, but it's kind of hard to play this while I'm doing all this, What have we got here? All Lingenting or whatever that is located in which state? I don't even know what that is. I'm just gonna go and say, I don't know. Nebraska? Nope. Virginia. That one, I had no idea which one it was. Which state is New Hampshire? This one. Look, there it is, laying down at the bottom. Which of these states is Texas? That one. That's Texas. We need to lay it down though, so Texas doesn't fall on itself. There we go. Yeah, literally, you can make it look. It's kind of weird though. So it doesn't look like everywhere, but apparently sometimes the states will look so like it's looking that direction. So it's like you can't control, I think, everywhere it looks, but like you can see that it's looking back there because it sees a giant cliff. We haven't got also speaking of states, we have not gotten a lot of Alaska. Surprisingly, I'm surprised we haven't got Alaska. Alaska's freaking huge though. Alaska would be like. It pretty much would be, well, I don't know about anymore, because every time we win one, the line will go up. But unlike Alaska, would for a while there would pretty much immediately end it, because it's actually the biggest state. Now, California is the tallest state. Texas is technically the second biggest. I think even if you cut California in half, it's a little bit bigger than Texas, but if you're talking about size, I'd say Texas is bigger than California, but which state shares a border with South Dakota? Which one shares a... I'm trying to remember where South Dakota was at. It's not Montana. Oh no, wait. Shares a border. Yeah, I think it's Montana. It definitely ain't South Carolina. That's too far away. Because I think Kansas. Okay, well, Kansas shares a border with another state, which is Missouri, but it also shares a border with other ones too. Hoover Dam is a landmark of which state? Hoover Dam. I used to know this one. I don't remember this one. Was it Oregon? No, Arizona. Because we had this question before. I just don't remember that one. Willis Tower, Sears Tower is landmark of which state? Oh, Sears Tower. Is Sears Tower even still there? Because I know Sears is pretty much dead at this point. Now apparently their housing company is still around though. Because I actually called one of them in Illinois, but as a brand themselves, they're pretty much dead. There's like barely any of them left. But where was that even at? Sears Tower. I'm trying to remember where that was. That in Illinois? Okay, I should remember because I remember hearing about that in the past. It's an old thing though. But Sears is like old though. It's like the brand's pretty old. So the fact that it's it's pretty much dead. There's still stores that are doing well outside of the U.S. But the fact that it's still got a few remaining even in the U.S. and it's over 100 years old, that's impressive, even though, like I said, it's a pretty much dead brand at this point. Unless they get sold off to somebody else, which would be nice. To see somebody else take over Sears and actually treat the brand better, but we live in a world right now where CEOs kind of run stuff to the ground, so I don't know. Which of these states is Nevada? Yeah, it's Nevada. Is it going to live or is it going to fall? Oh, it's going to fall. It's going to fall. It's going to fall. It's going to fall. No. Poor Nevada. I would have won too. Which of these states' capital is wait, what? Somethingburg? well, it's not Hawaii or not Hawaii or Missouri. Pittsburgh. Is that Rhode Island? No, Pennsylvania. Olympia is the capital which state? Olympia. I don't know that one. Nope. Washington. I wasn't sure on that one. I was going to guess the one next to that one, but not Washington, but the other one, but that I picked, but I could not get to that. Maryland touches which state? The only one that I think it could touch is this one. I mean, it's not even close to the other ones. There we go. It survived. Got 60% right, so I barely made it. Oh, look, California. Got 2 states. So I got 2 more to get before I can unlock the last thing. Or, I mean, one of the last games. Look at all the states that are popping up, though. That's pretty nice. That's Alabama right there. I was going to say, do I even have Alabama? But it's right down there. Yeah, see, Maryland's all the way over there, too. They wouldn't even come close.
Ready, set, go.
There's the St. Louis Arch. It's kind of funny that they I mean, well, I don't know, it's the St. Louis going to Illinois, too. Because I think that's more of the Missouri thing, but, like, you know, McDonald's actually opened, they had their arches. That's kind of what they're, I think, based off of, I think, is the arches. I'm not sure what the actual arches are based off of, but I do know that they're a pretty big thing, you know. But, I don't know, you know, but they became, you know, I mean, McDonald's doesn't really have the arches anymore, but, you know, some locations have been remodeled, have kept it, but pretty much most of them, they're not even really recognizable anymore, but they did use, back in the day, they would use these arches. Even one in Holt Summit, if you look on Google Maps, there was a McDonald's that used the arches too there, but they also remodeled and they got rid of it, but I don't know. Which of these states is New Hampshire, huh? New Hampshire. Didn't we just... Yeah, we literally just... I was looking at this but while I was talking, but I was like, I don't know. But we literally just had this one, like, last time. Was it the same question? Because I'm pretty sure it's like the same question. I shouldn't have put it in the middle. I gotta stop doing that. I mean, it's a smaller one, but still. I mean, it's probably like... I mean, New Hampshire is probably like a freaking Lego to these bigger states. I mean, like, what one step on it, you're gonna be jumping right off the edge. Oh, God. I mean, hopefully that won't happen, but we don't know. What is this? Prairie, or is located in which state? I have no idea. Again, I don't know what any of, or these, like, towns, they're not landmarks, they gotta be towns. I don't even know what the heck any of these are. What is it? So it's a landmark of which state? Let's see. That would be yeah, okay. It's a prairie. You know, it's a landmark at which state? I don't really know on this one. I guess South Dakota? Okay, that was just a lucky guess. I was thinking about the one next to it, but I was like, I don't know. I was just guessing on that one. WV is the abbreviation for which state? WB, or WV, I should say, a volcano. That time, I think there was there another another one there? I don't know that spelled that. Greenspur is a landmark of which state? Did we have this one a second ago? I can't remember. Was it? No. I was gonna guess North Carolina. That was gonna be my second guess. Which state shares a border with Pennsylvania? With Pennsylvania, huh? So instead of Maryland, we got Pennsylvania. Was it with Pennsylvania? You know what? It definitely Rhode Island's like on the shore. I'm gonna say. It can't be New Mexico. That's too far away. So it has to be South Carolina. No, wait, no, really? New York? Wow. Okay, I got that wrong. That's the first time I think I got one of those wrong. I'm pretty sure, because, I don't know if I got any of those questions wrong before or not. Which state's capital is Santa Fe? Well, that'd be that one. I want to kind of stack it like this. My job. There we go. Which of these states is Vermont? Look at that, New Hampshire. You get it, buddy. You get Vermont. Who, in fact, I know 100% is like next to each other. In fact, you guys look very similar. What is this? Another flag? The flag below belongs to which state? So, 1859. Is it Oregon? Okay. I know it wasn't New York. Because New York was founded before that. I just wasn't sure if it was like Iowa or something. Because Missouri, well, Missouri was found before that. Missouri was actually found in the, was found before that. Also, here's that flag again. This one would be New Jersey, because I got that wrong before. Gotta learn from my mistakes, right? Maybe I should just put it down there at the bottom with all the other small states. Bismarck or whatever it is the capital. Which state? I don't know. It's not California. Is it Maryland? Nope. North Dakota. I wasn't sure on that one. Well, I knew it wasn't Wisconsin. I've seen that before. There's another flag. Republic. But what flag is it? It looks like California. That has to be California, right? Yep. Hope you guys don't mind California squishing you. Oh no! No! They looks like they weren't having it. Let's get them some eyes. He's like, thank goodness that was not me. It was California. How dare he smush me and my friends. I don't know how I was gonna do that anyway, because California is like I said, it's that weird. I could have laid it on its side, but again, like, where am I gonna lay it, you know? Which state shares a border with Ohio? I don't know. I think it's Indiana. Yes, Indiana. South Carolina touches which state? South Carolina. I can't remember this one. South Carolina touches which state? Is it Georgia? I'm pretty sure it's Georgia. Okay. Yeah, because I think Florida's like literally like right at the bottom there. And then there goes that. This is gonna be one of those where a lot of them are gonna die. Just before I get to the top. I should have put it at the top. The flag below belongs to which state? I have no idea I don't know. Is it Vermont? No, Hawaii. Okay, I wasn't sure. I do like that flag, though. I mean, it kind of looks kind of similar to the United States flag, but I kind of like it a little bit more because I like the little patterns they kind of go with where the stars are normally at. Which of these states is Florida? Can I? Let me. I'm gonna. Don't mind me if I kind of put. I'm gonna put you right. Yeah, that's the problem. I got it like right there, so it's like trying to get up there is kind of a pain. Which of these states is Missouri? Can I stack it up here like this, or will Missouri fall? We'll see. And there's an I. Does the I count as a if I touch it? It just sounds so weird. Oh my god. Missouri won! It saved it. Hooray! Thank goodness, because that would have been a pain that all fell. Got Colorado.
Ready, set, go!
Okay, I got a border here. Which of these states that shares a land border with Canada? With Canada. I think the only one that can would be Minnesota, because I don't think any of the other ones even come close to it. It's probably just no Alaska. Is Alaska because I know you can actually walk to Alaska, but does it actually touch Canada? I don't know how big Canada is. Which of these states is Illinois? That one. That's not gonna work, I don't think. Yes, it's all messed up. Another border. Which of these states shares a border with Canada? Montana. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I guess I keep doing that. I keep putting it like really, like literally right next to there. So which of these states is capital is Columbia? Columbia. I'm trying to remember which one that was. I can't remember. I don't know. I think it's either Vermont or South Carolina. South Carolina? Okay, that was just a guess. And I know it ain't California, because we had that one. That's definitely like a Mexican one. I guess California was part of Mexico in the past. The flag below belongs to which state? I don't know. Gosh, sorry. The flag below belongs to which state, huh? I don't know which one this is. There's like no year on it. Sometimes you either got the name or the year that it can give it away. Is it Nebraska? No, it's Maine. That's actually going to be my second guess. I think California was the one with the bear on it, I think. Or actually, no, was it the one with the bear? It had like a name blurred out on it. Which of these states shares a border with Delaware? Was it Maryland or Indiana? Okay, that was just a guess. Which of these states is New Mexico? How am I even gonna do all this? I should have just put. Why didn't I put like Maryland in that spot? Can you scoot, please? I can't believe they didn't fall. Which state's capital is Boston? Okay, I thought it was Boston, Massachusetts. I couldn't remember. Oh my god, what is this? Something Battle Park is a landmark of which state? I don't know which one this is. Virginia, or got all that, and this is Battlefield Park. I don't know. I was guessing like maybe Idaho, but I guess it's Indiana. There's this place where my mom's dad wants to go, wants us to meet. I think it. I don't know if it was in Indiana. I don't know. There's somewhere like a war like area. Like his person. I mean, well, he's like obsessed with like war stuff and all that. I mean, he did serve in the military, but you know, still kind of crazy to have that. Also, it says which state is Oregon? This one. But no, I apparently I was wrong on there. Well, I just kind of forgot about that. Oh my god, and there goes the states. Which state's capital is... I don't know. Is it... Okay, that was just a lucky guess. Again, got these stupid, like... I hate these... I hate the... What's the problem? I got... This state over here is kind of messed up. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this or not. I probably should have read that, but I'm like, I don't know. I got that one many times. Which state's capital is a... We just had this one, didn't we? Was it Washington? Okay. Which state has the abbreviation KS? Can I win? There we go. I gotta stop putting them in the middle because that's messing me up. Wisconsin. Alright, we gotta play one more time to get the last state. So I can play that game. Because after that, I'm gonna probably stop. Let's see, what is this? What is that? I don't know what this is. Is located in which state? I don't know. Is it Ohio? No, Rhode Island. I was gonna guess the one next to Rhode Island. I got that one way wrong. Which state borders Mexico? Texas? Texas is the only one I can... I mean, I know it's part of the Gulf of Mexico, but... NE is an abbreviation for which state? See, we had like 2 N's there too. Maybe it's been doing this forever and I just haven't been paying attention, but I don't remember it doing that before. Which of these states shares a border with Canada? Another Canada one, huh? Canada. It ain't Idaho. It ain't Maryland. I don't know. I would say it has to be... No, I guess it is Idaho. Is Canada, really? Is that located in which state? I don't know. Or, like, I don't know how to pronounce that. God, it's gonna give me some hard ones, too. I don't know, we'll just go with Wyoming? No, Minnesota. Look at his freaking eyes. Look at his eyes. Which of these states shares a land border with Canada? It seems to be giving me a lot of those more lately. I don't know why. Which of these states shares a border with Canada? Let's see. Okay, Delaware and New Mexico. See, they look, or New Hampshire. See, they look very similar. But Delaware, Vermont, and New Hampshire look very similar. Especially Delaware. Delaware looks so similar. White Sands, Mountain is the. I don't know. Let's see. Is the landmark? Landmark is landmark of which state? I don't know what this one is. All I can think of is when it comes to landmarks, all I can think of are sandy beaches is that Madagascar scene, San Diego. That's all I can think of. And I definitely ain't hit that. I don't know. I guess we'll just guess. Okay, that was just a guess. Which state is the abbreviation HI? Only one there. It's just a bunch of islands, so it ain't gonna do much for me. Oh, wait. Oh, this is the cave. The Mammoth Cave Natural Park is the Mammoth Cave. I don't know. I don't know which one that is. Is it Alabama? No, Kentucky. I wouldn't have been able to guess that. ND is the abbreviation for which state? ND. I don't know if I could do that or not. We'll see. Let's see how many I got wrong. Oh my god, I actually earned one. Again, 60%. Not good, though. I mean, I'm doing pretty bad. You're not, you've earned... Oh, wait, I already had 30 states. Okay, that's crazy. I got 31 now. So I only need 9 more next time I play the game.